Hey everyone, welcome back to the Steinsgate playthrough. So, in the previous episode, we found out that in this wall line, Okabe and Kurisu have never actually gotten the IBN 5100 from the shrine. So, let's see how that goes. So, Moeka doesn't know I had the IBN 5100. And judging by her responses, she hasn't found one either. I feel like I'm getting farther and farther away from the goal. I've been thinking, Moeka-san sure is pretty, isn't she? She's got a nice figure and she's tall too. She'd look great in one of my costumes. What? For a second I doubt my ears. Wait. What did she say? Why is he triggered? I approach Mayuri. Because she remembers Moeka? Maishi? You've met Moeka before? Sure I have. When? I grab Mayuri by the shoulders and shake her. Dude, calm down. Her head bounces back and forth. When you brought her to the lab. I did? Daru, do you remember her? Sure, we met at the lab. Weird. After Moeka sent her the email, Mayuri, Daru and Kurisu behaved as if they had never met her before. But now both Mayuri and Daru know her? Does that mean Moeka's past was reconstructed again? Given the timing, it has to be Lukako's email that did it. But all he did was tell his mother to eat a lot of vegetables. How can that be related to the lab mam's knowledge of Moeka? Is this another example of the butterfly effect? Boom, yeah. The cause doesn't match the effect at all. Oh, Karin, we need to get going. Faris-chan's waiting, remember? That's true. Let's think about the Moeka issue later. Right now, we should look for the address written on the memo pad. By the way, Mayuri, what's Faris' real name? What? Okarin, hold on there. Faris-chan's name is Faris Nyan. She doesn't have any other names. Face reality, Daru. Faris Nyan is just her professional name. You're the worst. Why do you have to crush my dreams like that, man? Quit grumbling. You just can't handle the truth. Well, Mayuri, don't you know? Is it okay for Maishi to tell you? It's not like you took a vow of secrecy, right? And besides, we are visiting her home, so we'll find out soon enough. Oh, I guess you're right. But just promise me you'll keep it a secret, okay? Like from the masters who come to May Queen. I nod. Okay, Faris-chan's real name is Akiha Rumiho-chan. That's cute. No, not listening. Daru covers his ears and drowns the sound out. Akiha. The same characters as in Akihabara. Appropriate. Oh. Shit, that's a tall building. Our destination turns out to be the high-rise apartment building next to UPX. Wow, awesome! Man, I'd be so sick just looking at that. Wait, seriously? She lives here? Is that fancy or something? We stand there for a while, staring wide-eyed at the towering building before us. According to the address Faris gave me, she lives on the top floor, all the way up there. I'm really getting sick. Just looking at it. Did we get the wrong address? No, I wouldn't make such a stupid mistake. Oh, the stupid mistakes you made, I wouldn't tell that. Don't tell me Faris is working for the organization. That was too sudden, man. I quickly scanned the area. No suspicious figures in sight. Does she have men in black waiting to haul us off to a re-education camp? Nice delusion, man. The truth is stranger than fiction. It sure is. Besides, don't you think it would be super mole if Faris turned out to be a rich girl character? Nice delusion yourself, man. Anyway, let's go in. When we call the top floor room via intercom, we are greeted by the voice of an elderly man. He lets us in immediately once I introduce myself as Hoin Kyoma. Just got a butler? It feels like we are walking into a trap, but I can turn back now. Oh, fancy, right? When we get off the elevator, the elderly man from the intercom is there to lead us inside. He turns out to be a silver-haired gentleman in a tuxedo. Definitely butler. A real-life butler? Why is she working at the lame-ass cafe if she is rich? He does indeed look like a stereotypical butler. He fits the bill so well, you wouldn't think he was anything else. Mistress, Mr. Hoin Kyoma and friend have arrived. The butler leads us into a room. Faris is standing before a large window with a panoramic view of Akiba. Oh, she's so cute! Look at her! Thanks, Kurokinya. Look at her dress. Cute. I've never seen her wearing anything other than the usual maid uniform, so it's refreshing to see her in her plain clothes. But why does she still have her cat ears on? I want to ask, I can't help but wonder. But I restrain myself. You should restrain yourself more often, man. Even if I did ask, Faris would just say something like, I was born with this, nya. Nya? Maishi and Dara Nyan came too, nya? We've got email. Faris' eyes twinkle when she sees Mairi and Dara behind me. Let's look at that. Assistant. So bored. Japanese TV shows are boring, aren't they? But then again, okay. Japanese TV shows are all boring, aren't they? But then again, all I watch is in America are news and dramas. Let's see the reply. I agree with you there. Media in this country is controlled by the organization. That's what he would say. It's the key to operations to pedify Japan. And this one? Be careful. The organization controls everything you see on TV. Watch too much and soon you'll be dancing to their tune. Let's agree with her there. Send. Cool. Faris-chan? Good afternoon, nyan. Casual Faris-chan, too cute. I silenced the mouth breathing Daru by introducing his ribs to my elbow. Introducing his ribs to my elbow, nice one. They followed me. If you don't want them here, I'll send them home. No fear of my back, nya. Everyone's welcome, nya. Wait, you talk like that even in your own home? What do you mean, nya? Gonna play dumb, Akiharu Miho. Faris is Faris, nya. Whatever. So you can have your delusions, but she can't. Fine, what I really want to know is how you get to live in a luxury apartment in Akiba's best district. I look around the room again. The interior design and furnishings give a very refined impression. It's elegant without being ostentatious. Actually, it's kind of like a model home. There's nothing to suggest that this room is lived in. No dirty clothes, no used dishware, not even a speck of dust. That butler, or maybe even some real maids, if there's a butler, there have to be maids, right? Must be constantly cleaning up. Speaking of the butler, he's disappeared. I didn't even notice him leave. He's clearly a master butler, if he can move so quietly. Faris, just who are you? Like I said, Faris is Faris, Nyan. Faris says it so nonchalantly. Don't play dumb. If you don't explain yourself, I'm leaving. How arrogant. We're the ones who came here to ask Faris-san for a favor, aren't we? No. Well, if you must know, this land originally belonged to my family, Nya. Like, how much land? Huh? What did you just say? So the whole district, Akihabara, right? That's why she's called Akiha. This land originally belonged to her family? Oh, so that's why you're Akiha-san. Mairi's exclamation connects the dots in my head. Akiha, you mean you descend from the hereditary landholders of Akihabara? Faris nods with a proud expression. So she really is a rich girl character. By the way, Faris has considerable influence on Akihabara's development, Nyan. Faris wriggles her slender waist and makes a gesture like a cat washing its face. It was Faris who convinced the development board to actively promote Mo culture in Akibanya. Wow, that's amazing! I've been going to development meetings since I was little, Nya. So basically, the chaotic changes in Akiba are all a result of this cat girl's whims? What a monster. But please, keep all this a secret, Nya. Faris' expression suddenly darkens. Why? You wanna know, Nya? Faris approaches me with a bewitching expression. That's because... Faris gently strokes my cheek. With her cool, slender fingers, I feel myself falling under her spell. And then... she grins. Faris is Faris, Nya. Damn you, cat girl, how dare you make a fool of me? I want all my fans to keep treating me the same as always, Nyan. Dara starts fist pumping when he sees Faris' cutie act. I'll treat you at full force. Please don't. Maya, she's your fan too. Your maid spirit is really amazing. Mary and Dara might have fallen for her charms, but not I. I don't care about any of this. I thrust my finger at Faris. Do not defy me, Faris Nyan, or I'll paint your expensive wallpaper with blood. You called me to your home so you could show off your status and try to gain leverage in our negotiations, but it's futile. For you are dealing with the insane mad scientist Hoin Kyoma. What kind of reason is that? Perfect. Now Faris will tremble in fear and beg for my forgiveness. Dude. Also I thought, but instead she looks at me with gleaming eyes. Nyan, Faris loves forceful men, Nyan. What did she say? That's my line. I wanted to threaten her, not seduce her. Is Faris a masochist? Honestly, Faris didn't want to talk so much about herself, Nyan. Most people, when they learn who I am, stop seeing me as Faris nya. They only see the Akiha name. Faris and Akiha Rumiho want to be seen as separate persons, nya. Okay. There's nothing to separate. You are Faris nya, are you not? Nya? For once, I agree with you, Okarin. Whenever she speaks nyan and wears her cat ears, she is Faris Tan. You're just being overly self-conscious, Faris. I don't know, nya. I'm serious. To me, you will always be the unbeatable cat-eared maid. Nya. Thanks, Kyoma. Why is she thanking me? Well, she's probably admiring my incredible magnanimity. Yeah. Surely not. Now then, let's finish the idle gossip and get down to business. Finally. Faris, you said there would be a price to pay in exchange for your help acquiring an IBN 5100. What is your price? Do not test the limits of my goodwill. Or what? If I unseal my right arm for even an instant, everything will be destroyed and nothing will remain. Just so you know. Fine by me, nya. Faris points at the cat ears sticking out of her head. These cat ears have the power to negate all other powers. Nyan clear. When Kyoma's power is unleashed, Faris will stop it, nya. As always, she out-delusioned his delusions. I shouldn't have mentioned my hand to Faris. Faris' most terrifying power is one known as Dubbing 10. It allows her to steal other people's stores and add them to her own. I'm the one who named it, of course. The number 10 doesn't really mean anything. Well, I guess I'll tell you, nya. My price. Faris chuckles. But I noticed something. Her eyes aren't smiling. Is to let me use your time machine, nya. Whoa. Yes, I had a feeling that was it. I heard what you said at Make Queen yesterday. You built a time machine. Indeed, we have created the first successful time machine in human history. CERN was the first. But don't misunderstand. We call it a time machine, but it's not the kind you can hop on into and fly to wherever you want. All we can do is send a 36-byte email to someone's phone in the past. But even that is worthy of a Nobel Prize in Physics. It is a transcendental super invention that will alter the course of human history forever. It can send an email to someone in the past? That's awesome! Faris wants to use it, nya. Faris jumps up and down with joy. The time machine is our lab's greatest secret. If you want to use it, then you must become a lab mem. Lab mem? What's that, nya? Well, it means you get to be a part of our club. She would be super happy if Faris-chan became a lab mem. Same here. That would be... Oh, right. Please join, I'm begging here. How do I become a lab mem, nya? There's no contract. We only require that you perform the blood oath. The blood oath? The window is closed, but a gust of wind blows through the room. It's coming from the air conditioner. But outside the window, I see rain clouds all cover the sky. I hear the rumbling of thunder inside my brain. Faris nyan, if thou dost desire to join the hallowed order of lab mems, then buy the code passed down in high ancient form of age... high ancient from an age long forgotten. Pledge thy flesh, thy bone, their blood, and thy soul to the grail of heaven, and swear fealty everlasting. This duty fulfilled, the old gods shall grant thee thy lab-mem number. I didn't understand a word of that. Oh no. What do I do? She never ate any blood loaf. Does that mean Mayushi is not a lab-mem? Don't worry, Mayushi. This is just Okarin's usual nonsense. Oh, I guess everything's fine then. Thank goodness. Very well, Nya. I shall take the blood oath, Nya. With a grim expression, Faris grabs the small knife on top of her desk. Don't do it, girl. He's just messing with you. And suddenly slashes against her wrist. Huh? No. Isn't that a paper knife? Darunyan's right, Nya. She surprised me. I clear my throat and pull myself together. Very well, Faris. I invest you as lab-mem 007. Just like James Bond. Perfect. So now I can use the time machine, Nya. Indeed. But not a word to anyone. Deaf to traitors. That's the law of the lab. It is? Yeah, I'm hearing that for the first time too. No, Okarin made it up just now. Thanks, Kyama. Faris hugs me by the neck. A very sweet aroma tickles my nose. And something very soft tickles my... Huh? Okarin, you jerk. I helped make the phone wave too. What the fuck did I just read? Really, Nya? Then Darunyan too. Oh god. Faris flies over to Daru. I'm glad she's so happy, Okarin. Mayuri, you really are innocent. Huh? I check out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. Yeah, I've got her wrapped around my finger. What did you expect? She's just a 17-year-old girl. That cat girl thinks she's bargained with me to appease her lust for mankind's dream, the forbidden fruit that it's the time machine. But she's dancing to the tune of Oyun Kilma. I can't. Why did I agree to pay her price, you ask? That should be obvious. Then I twist my lips into a grin. My razor-sharp shark teeth are probably glistening right now. Damn, I wish I had shark teeth. That cat girl shall be our guinea pig. Guinea pig. I'm a monster? What a terrible thing to say. Not that you're wrong exactly. Our D-mail experiments have reached a standstill. Kurisu refuses to become a subject, and Mayuri and Daru are too dumb to be useful. Hey, language. I agree only on Daru that he's dumb. And the perv. We managed to experiment on Moeka and Lukako, but we still need more data. Along comes Faris. She's going to provide me with both an IBN 5100 and new data. Two birds with one stone. Right, Faris thinks she's using us. But it is we who are using her. She is but a moth drawn to my brilliant flame. As planned, we are proceeding to the next phase of the experiment. This is the choice of steinsgate. L. Psi. Congru. He needs to say L. Psi. Congru out. Someone taps me on the shoulder after I put away my phone. Right after that, they blow into my ear. Who were you talking to, Nya? Faris is behind me. She must have finished servicing Daru while I was still on the phone. What do you mean servicing? What the fuck? What the fucked up choice of words is that? No doubt she heard everything. It's too late, Faris, Nyan. It's too late. You've already taken the blood oath. If you break it, ruin will befall you. There is no escape. Okay, Nya. So, where's the time machine, Nya? She's certainly in a hurry. A time machine. Its name is the phone wave. Name subject to change. By the way, is in our lab. Where the sprites disappeared? Where is everyone? Is this a bug? Or is how it's supposed to be? This time we'll make use of the phone wave name subject to change original function and send an email by remote control. Well, it could activate the butterfly effect again, and you don't know what will change eventually after that. Kurisu should still be in the lab. I'll leave the setup to her. I ask Faris where she wants the email to go. She says she's sending it to her father 10 years ago. I take down his email address. The destination is April 3rd, 2000. It has to be at 8 AM that day, so we use an online calculator to factor in leap years, resulting in 86,168 hours. So does that mean it has to keep going for 86,000 seconds? Won't phone wave Chan get tired? She's worried about the phone wave, that's so cute. It doesn't actually have to run the entire duration. Our previous experiments have confirmed that. The mail reaches the past if you send it as soon as the discharge begins. In accordance with the butterfly effect, the remaining seconds should be cancelled out. The experiment never happened. The fact that the email was sent is erased, leaving behind only the mail in the recipient's phone. At least that's what our experiments have shown so far. Now let's call Kurisu. Hello. It's me. What's the situation? She hung up on me? Of course she did. Mayushi and I are the only ones who can deal with your act, you know? Again. Hello. It's Ho in Kyoma. Don't hang up. Oh, it's Okabe. I was sure it was a prank call. It shows you my number, doesn't it? You were talking crazy, so I got scared and hung up. In other words, you fear the insanity of Ho in Kyoma. Well, I suppose you can be blamed for. She hung up again. Like I said, we're the only ones who can put up with you. I quickly redial. Hello. This is Okabe Rintaro. Sorry, but could you mess with the phone wave name subject to change settings a little, please? Well, why didn't you say so? You're going to use the phone wave. I don't want to anger the guy downstairs alone. We're about to perform a critical experiment. Understand, assistant? Mr. Brown might yell at you, but that small sacrifice will bring mankind's dream, the time machine, to fruition. You're really irresponsible, you know that? Well, what should I set it to? I tell her Faris dad's email address, and I have her set the timer. Okay, it's ready. Alright, thanks. Wait a bit. I turn to Faris. Finished writing that you want to send? What you want to send? I already told her the phone wave name subject changes, email address. Faris nods. What did you write? You sure it's something that will change the past? Well? What happened to her usual confidence? It's embarrassing, Nyan. A trade secret, Nyan. A secret? Nonsense. This is science. Unless we know what you're sending, we can't verify the results. What's this supposed to mean? No one said anything about science, Nya. I'm using the time machine for myself, not science, Nya. That's not fair. You want to talk. Daru, you horny fool. Are you siding with Faris? And you call yourself a super hakam. Faris covers her phone with her body. Looks like she plans on hiding it to the bitter end. Should we halt the experiment? Hey Okabe, how long are you going to make me wait? An impatient Kurisu nags me through the phone. Don't rush me, damn it. Okarin, it's probably something private, so I don't think you should pry. What? Even Mayuri is on Faris' side? She was like this with Moya cartoon. This is bad. I thought I had Faris in the palm of my hand. Was I dancing to her tune all along? Okabe, if you're not gonna send anything, I'm hanging up. Wait, fine. Activate the phone wave name subject to change. Damn it, I submitted to the cat call. The discharge is starting. I note to Faris after getting Kurisu's report. Faris puts her finger on the send button and... click, nya. Another timeline, here we go! Whoa, I think a lot changed. As the dizziness fades, I exhale slowly and open my eyes. It's the same date, right? Saturday. Alright, world, show me your new form. Man, I wish I knew what kind of mail Faris sent. First things first, I'm still in her room. When I look out the window, the Akiba sprawl greets me. I scan the room. They're here. Okay, card open. Oh no, another virus card. They're playing something. Not so fast, Nyan. Oh, you took 3 link cards, right? And I got 3 virus cards, right? She's in trouble. What are they doing? The 3 of them are sitting around the table playing some kind of game. We still have a terminal card. We can turn the tables next turn. It's way too late for that, Nya. Faris is going to use the terminal card, virus checker, Nya. So, which is mine? She's last virus card, Nya? Oh no. You're a monster, Faris done. Hey, could you wait 1, no, 2 or 3 turns, Nya? Please, Nya. Not even if you try to copycat Faris, Nyan. No way. Mayuri puts her finger to both her eyes as if to mime tears. Anyway, it looks like they're playing Rainet Axis Butlers. It happened again, reading Steiner. I'm the only person in the world who keeps his memories after the past changes. Faris' email worked. That's why the 3 of them are now playing a card game instead of waiting for Faris to press the button. Faris never even sent the email. If I look at her phone, there won't be any record of it in her sent history. And I got email, and even if I demanded she tell me what she sent, she won't be able to answer, because the very fact that she sent it has been erased. Well, not erased, well, oops, I would say that choice is living in another wall line. Assistant. ASTF. Yeah, there's a cockroach. Help me. I'll teach you the holy art of cockroach slaying. Then you'll have nothing to fear. Yeah, let's end it. Cockroach slaying. The only trace of the Gmail is in the recipient's phone, namely, Faris' father's phone 10 years ago. But that 10-year-old mail data was most likely erased long ago, so I don't think we can check. I have to figure out what changed the hard way. Let's start looking for differences. Phew, Faris-chan is really strong. Mayoshi started out strong, nya. You have potential, nya. But don't think I'll go easy on you just because we're playing for fun, nya. Besides, I promised Papa that I'd win the next tournament. Nya, I can't lose to anyone before then, nya. Papa? Faris nods happily. Papa said that if Faris won, we'd take time off work to congratulate me, nya. Maybe her father was dead in that world line, and she sent something to him, like, to be careful, and now in this timeline, he's alright. I want to congratulate you too. Are you free that night? Papa and I are having dinner that night, nya. Oh. You know, we should all go cheer at the finals. Thanks, nya. Isn't your final opponent the viral attacker's duo? And remember how she said in that world line before she sent the email that she's actually taking I don't know how to say this. Like, she can change the region, like Habara. She does that, not her father. So I think her father was out of the picture then. She told us that she can take some decisions on the region. No one had heard of them until they defeated Faris-san's rivals Idiona? Faris-san's duels with Idiona were all god tier, so I was looking forward to it. I haven't seen any of the Rainnetter matches, but are the viral attackers really that ferocious? Well, they're not a threat to Faris-san. Faris-san is the strongest. Faris-san is a goddess. No, stop it, nya. You're embarrassing me, nya. If bringing someone back to life, if that choice worked, like changing the past, that thing will have major consequences. As I listen to their conversation, I feel a strange churning in my gut. Something's not right here. A voice whispers from deep within, deeper than reason. I play the conversation back in my head and soon realize the source of my discomfort. The Faris I knew had never been to an official Rainnet tournament. And yet now she's about to compete in the tournament finals, which means she's been going to tournaments for a while. Is this the change that Faris wanted to make? I don't think so. I think it's the other change. Bringing back him to life. Considering the recipient was her father, maybe he was strict and wouldn't let her go to tournaments. But is that a reason to change the past? Faris is only 17 years old. It's not too late for her to start participating in tournaments. If there were an age limit to Rainnet tournaments, that would be one thing. I guess it was just that important to her. At that moment, someone knocks on the door. And I've got email. The door opens halfway and a middle-aged man appears. That's her father, right? I think she brought him back to life. Assistant. Nae-chan killed it for me. Thank God she was here. Japanese roaches are so fast, so scary. Nice typo, you used the kanji for wither. Something tells me that's not the name her daddy gave her. What? Killed it. Nae-chan. Okay, let's reply, just send it. It's not the butler. It's her father. Excuse me, Rumiho. Do you have a minute? Papa! Faris quickly gets up and leaves the room. Whoa, Faris-san's dead. Shouldn't we say hello? He's a CEO, right? Wow. Faris-san returns. Then she turns to us and puts her hands together in a gesture of apology. Sorry, nya. Faris has to go out with Papa, nya. Okay, I guess we'll see you later then. But Faris-san, what about my match? You promised to give me a hands-on lesson, you know? Really work me over. Dude. Pretty sure I didn't, nya. Of course you didn't. I was just making it up. Dude, keep it to yourself. Daru-kun, you shouldn't trouble Faris-chan like that. Come on, Ocarine. Let's go back to the lab. Yeah. You know, Kyoma's been awfully quiet now. Something's wrong now? Nothing. I was just looking at Akiba, watching the ignorant masses scurry about in search of momentary surcease from the pain of existence. That's Ocarine for you. Bad shit's crazy. That's right. Faris, her dad, and the butler sees us off. Her dad tells us to come visit again. Faris' dad seems like a cool guy. He's not pompous like you expect rich people to be. The sun is setting, but there's still a crowd in front of Akiba Station. More foreigners than usual. People come from all over the world to buy electronics and otaku goods in Akiba, but it looks like the satellite is attracting some as well. Man, it's hot. Less than a minute outside and I'm already drenched in sweat. Faris' air-conditioned apartment was a little slice of heaven. I'd love air conditioning in the lab, but we don't have that kind of money. Anyway, how about some food? I turn around to ask Dara and Maishi what they think. Mayuri is not there. Huh? Where did Mayuri go? Huh? You're right, she's gone. Stardust's handshake activate again. I scan the area. There she is, walking casually toward the station. She's already about 50 meters away. I chase after her. Mayuri, where are you going? Ocarine, Maishi was thinking about stopping by Nakano Broadway before going home. If you're going home, then why didn't you say so? Sorry, all I could think about was going to Nakano. Maishi's like some kind of ninja. Never noticed she was gone. Mayuri does this a lot. She just wanders off without saying anything. And just like Dara said, you never notice she's gone. So when you turn around to look for her, it's like she vanished into thin air. Stardust handshake and sneaking fate. Why did her powers have to be so annoying? What business do you have in Nakano anyway? Well, at Saro's work, the Uchinshi came out yesterday. Porn? No, but the illustrator is Kuga Yui-san. Maishi thinks it's finally time to get serious about costumes again. Kuga Yui? She was the character designer for last year's Gundam. Yep. Buy me one too. Okie dokie. What are you guys talking about? If you want doujinshi, why not go to Tora no Ana? It's right over there. Daru and Maishi stared at me blankly. So this also changed the location of these things. They're where? But doesn't even exist. You know, there, right over... I follow my pointing finger. Tora no Ana isn't there. What? I rub my eyes and blink several times. It doesn't help. Well, maybe because Faris' father now is in the picture. He had to. He now made the decisions about the region. And it's not like Faris' decisions about what's happening in Akihabara. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. I check up and down the street, but no, it's nowhere to be found. And what's more, I can't find Animate either. It's supposed to be right next to Tora no Ana. These are not Faris' decisions anymore, so you live in a world where her dad made the decisions. Instead, I see electronics store, Daiichi Kaden and T21 Minami. Never seen them before in my life. Wait. I remember Mr. Brown saying that Akiba used to have a lot more electronics shop. Yeah, and that stopped when her father died, I guess. Many of them closed. I think Daiichi Kaden and T21 Minami were among them. Where the hell did Tora no Ana and Animate go? Have you lost it, man? Huh? There aren't any Tora no Anas or Animates in Akiba. That's why Maishi is going to Nakano to buy doujinshi. What do you mean there aren't any? They were there yesterday, weren't they? What about earlier today? He doesn't get it. He's done it so many times and he doesn't get it. I wasn't really paying attention on the way to Faris' apartment, but I'm pretty sure they were still there. There's no more stores in Akiba, man. You know that. The holy land of Moe is Nakano. Yeah, because Faris made them Moe. Now it's her father. But Akiba is the holy land of Moe. The whole world knows that. Has the hit finally gone to your head, Okarin? Akiba is the electric town. If you opened a Moe store here, the electronics otaku would riot. This feeling again. Dissonance. My memories don't match reality. The past has changed. Part of me knows what has happened. But I still can't help but ask. What about Mandarake? No. Akibao? Of course there's an Akibao. I mean Akiba Okoku, where they sell doujinshi. The hell's that? They sell doujinshi at Akibao? Of course not, that would be crazy. Gamers, Lamutara. They shake their heads. Melon books, Aspit City. They look confused. So basically, I swallow hard. I finally understand. It's hard to believe, but I must face the truth. Chaos has forsaken this place. Every last store that sold anime, eroge, or more goods had disappeared from Akiba. I tell you, that's her father coming back to life. In a final and desperate attempt to deny reality, I run to Queen plus Nyan, the maid cafe where Mairi and Faris work and which Daru and I frequent. But upon arriving at the storefront, I am forced to my knees and objectified. The store also is closed. It's gone. It's all gone. It's not just the Moe stores, even the maid cafes have disappeared. Mairi, you work at May Queen, don't you? May Queen? What's that? A potato? Man, the more they change the past, the more they lose, the characters lose something about themselves. That is actually so sad. May Queen Nyanyan. I asked Dara too, but no reaction. She works at Lima, remember? Damn it. He will not recognize them the more changes he makes to the past. Lemon? Is that a maid cafe? It's just a normal coffee shop. Is there even a single maid cafe in Akiba? No, man. The people here hate move businesses. Nobody would go. It's clear now. This has to be the result of Faris' email. The butterfly effect is at it again. Faris said she had influence over Akiba's development board. Yes, they adopted her plan and embraced the more industry. But by sending an email, finally he gets some conclusions. An email to 2000, the world line has shifted to one where that never happened. Akiba is still electronics all the way. To think that a single mail could rewrite 10 years of a town's history. Is it okay to change history on a whim like this? On this philosophical question, I think we're gonna end it here. So, that was an awesome episode. Thank you so much for watching. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!